What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to the channel. Does anyone else just pop into a supermarket for a couple of bits and then end up doing a weekly shop? Because that was me this morning, realising actually I needed this, I needed that, I needed that. So end up doing a full weekly shop, but a very, very productive Saturday morning. Yes, it is Saturday, and yes, I could have stayed in bed and had a bit of a lie-in, but I do like to keep my routine, and I think routine is so important to keep your body just sort of accustomed to doing things at certain times. And even on the weekend, I like to keep my usual routine so that digestion is consistent, energy levels are consistent, level of sleep and quality of sleep is consistent. So even on a Saturday morning, I will still want to get up and go and get the gym and get my workout done. Do my food shop that I need to do my cardio as well after my workout. And so a lot of the stuff that I need to get done is done right at the start of the day. So I will typically offset a load of my stuff at the start of the day, because then I've got the rest of the day to chill out or do little bits and pieces. Like today, I've got just basically adult stuff to do, life admin. So got to go and get the car cleaned, because that's not been cleaned for about sort of 6 years. And didn't help with a neighbour getting his roof cleaned the other day, and just moss, soil, shit getting blown over into my car. So we're going to go and do that. Tidy my room, because it's just a mess, and I generally just like to leave the stuff that could be done in the week to the weekends. So that's basically the plan of action for today. And then this evening, I'm going to have a little bit of a solo date day. I'm going to take myself to the cinema, essentially. You know that in previous videos I've talked about how I like, my sort of alone time, if you like, and just having my sort of do not disturb time. And I think I'm going to go to the cinema tonight because there's a film on with James Buckley, so Jay from The Inbetweeners, and Martin Clunes, which looks like a quite easy watch, a bit of a family-friendly watch, albeit I'm going on my Todd. But I'm looking forward to it. So I'm going to put the ticket for that in a second, and then just show you that I hold myself accountable by not grabbing a large bag of popcorn, spending £8 on a pack of Haribos, and then getting a full fat Coke with those slushy things. I'm just going to be accountable by having a Diet Coke or a Coke Zero, and just chilling out and having a pretty chilled Saturday evening. So yeah, not an awful lot planned for it, but I like vlogging, and I like making YouTube content. So I'm going to take you along with me, get some of that stuff done now. The time is 11:15. So if I can sort of get my room tidied, go and get my car cleaned straight after, then by lunchtime, everything that I need to get done today is going to get done. So happy days. I've dropped her off. 45 minutes to an hour wait, so we're gonna have to grab a coffee in the Costa. But whilst I'm here in Tesco's, I might as well pick up a car air freshener, mightn't I, really, because the car's just gonna stink after about a few days. So we'll have a look to see what ones they have got. Finally found them. Black ice, Newcastle scent, vanilla aroma, wild cherry, sherbet lemon, or summer cotton, or cotton candy. I mean, how do you, can you even smell them through the packets? I don't know. Arctic White. I'm gonna go with Arctic White. £1.10 club card. Happy days. I have no idea why people would pay £2.45 for a hot cross bun in Costa when you can literally just walk 100 yards behind here into the store to get a pack, probably for about £1.50 cheaper. But when I talk about routine, it's why you'll see me eat the same meals on the weekends as on the week as well. Because unless I've got anything on, like socially, being out with friends, family, etc., keeping everything the same as consistent as you possibly can do will make your life a whole lot easier when it comes to getting in shape. It helps, obviously, that I enjoy the meals that I do eat, but it just takes all the thinking out of it for me, and keeps, like I said, that routine going, that my digestion will remain consistent, my sleep will remain consistent, my energy levels will be consistent, my strength, fitness levels in the gym will just be the same, because your goals don't care that it's the weekend. They have no impact in terms of weekend being any different to your weekday. So if you can keep things the same, you can keep your routine the same. What you do in the mornings, what you do during the day, what you do in the evenings. Albeit the weekends will make things a little bit more difficult because you'll have a bit more flexibility. Maybe the kids will be off, all that kind of stuff, and there'll be certain things on that you'll have to sort of work around. But if you can keep things as consistent as possible, it will make your life a whole lot easier for sure. Booked my cinema ticket. Um, there's a fair few people going to this film tonight, which is staggering. So I don't want to sit too close to them, but at the same time, I don't want to sit too close to the screen. So I think I've just picked the next best seat for tonight. But $14.99 for an adult cinema ticket is making me contemplate buying a monthly one, because they're only like a couple of quid more expensive, I think, for the monthly ticket. So if I was to go to cinema twice a month, it's paid for. All clean and fresh. It smells absolutely beautiful. I've just got to put obviously the new air freshener on now, and get rid of the old ones. I just realised I had Arctic White before. That's been there the whole time, and I didn't even realise that's what I had. So there you go. Obviously a bit boring because I've got the same smell. But we will get rid of the old ones at some point. Is what we'll do it at some point. I don't know when. I'll have to get some scissors and cut them off. Is that all right? Will that do? Yeah, that'll do. Well, that'll do. I'll sort it out when I go back to the car later on. I must have racked up about 2,500 steps as well, waiting for that car wash to be done. Literally, just walking around Tesco's car park like a bit of a creep, to be honest with you. But hey, who cares, right? What we saying then on the outfit? Little, I guess, smart trousers in like a, I don't even know what colour you'd call those. Olive colour maybe. And then a white jumper because, yeah, I might be going to the cinema on my Todd. But it's something empowering, lads, if you're on your own, to dress yourself up nice, you know. We're going to put a bit of the aftershave on. Smell nice, because if you look nice and you smell nice, you're going to feel nice. And yeah, the time's 10 to 7. I'm going to do a little bit of a film review after, just rate it out of 10, my own rotten tomatoes, if you like. Wait for my hair to dry a little bit, and then we'll put some product on, and yeah, we're going to have a little solo date for one, because why the fuck not? I'll be honest, it smells a lot better in my car now that the car's cleaned. But I wanted to add as well, I have experimented with my facial hair, so it might well be that people think I'm in a midlife crisis at the age of 30, and you might well be right. But I am just experimenting with the tash, maybe subconsciously just trying to be in my C-bum era, now that I'm about to begin prep for the shows later on this year. But it's hair. If it's crap, I'll get rid of it. I'm sure people will remind me if it's not very good. But yeah, we're going to just try a tash. I don't know. I'm feeling fresh and I'm looking forward to this. You know what? And I think after I did the Edinburgh trip, more people should do this. More people should do this. They should normalise this, because I'm dead excited. And I watched a video earlier on Instagram. There's a lad that I follow called Sid Batty that's a lad that's doing things by himself, like a solo lad, and he talks openly, and it's difficult for him and stuff, because there's some sort of like emotional attachment to things, and he's quite inspiring. And if I can have that sort of positive effect as well on other people, and just realize that actually there's people like myself that do this, and we should normalize solo dates and solo time by yourself. That is what the word solo means. But yeah, you get my drift. And but yeah, I'm not gonna waste any more time. I'm gonna get to the cinema. I'm gonna get me large Diet Coke or Coke Zero. I'm gonna pay £27.46 or whatever stupid price it's gonna be, and we're gonna have a good time this Saturday. £5.49 for this. Decent little film, that, to be fair. 7.5, 8 out of 10. Nice, easy watch. If you want a nice chilled film, That was the film to go and see. Pretty obvious, like what's going to happen in it and the storyline and whatnot. But yeah, nice easy watch. And yeah, we're back home now. I'm going to wrap up today's video because I'm going to just chill in bed now for the evening. I'm pretty tired. I'm quite surprised actually that I managed to stay awake for the full duration of that film, because the last time I was in the cinema, I started drifting off. Yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to give it a like and subscribe if you haven't already. My goal this year is to get 100 subscribers on the YouTubes, and I think we're on 44 subs at the moment, so 56 to go. If I can hit 50 as the first milestone, I'll be absolutely buzzed. But yeah, 100 is the aim. So yeah, I haven't really got an ending to the video, so see you on the next one.